Oh, this is whatever part. This is gonna be 2 sessions. Well, it's gonna be I don't know, but this is the fifth part. The men chuckled, and I need to act. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm still gonna do it the way I'm doing right as of right now, but I am going to continue to stopping in the middle of the story because I am too lazy to do the full thing. There's something in my eye. This is a bad start. Alright, Min chuckled. Of course, I shall be paying for her musical tutoring, uh, tutoring as required, along with an ample stipend to accommodate your family. Hope I said the entire thing correctly. Oh, you don't have to look so surprised, Monster Pride. Your daughter is a star. There is an F effervescence about her that enraptures the soul. There is no doubt in my mind that she will succeed. Thank you deeply, my liege. Please call me by my name, miser. Let me remind you, this generosity isn't without charge. Her tutoring will be done at my house. I want to monitor her progress. Apart from that, I very much like Catherine to visit me and play from time to time. Music is one of my true possessions. Her presence would benefit my mood tenfold. Of course, sire, that is the small price to pay for all your offers. On the contrary, miser, you don't have to decide now. Kindly think about it. Thank you, my lord, Sir Guillemine. After the performance, Catherine and Rosa went to the Marquis' garden to play. Francois and Guillemine lingered on their table, sorting out the details of Catherine's further education. Emily Pride wandered out about the crowd, searching for a familiar face. She had arrived halfway through Catherine's performance, just in time to gush at her little sister's applause. And unfortunately, she couldn't find her father in the crowd. When she finally caught sight of the back of his head, she approached him hastily. Father, there you are. I've been looking for you all over. Emily stopped as she saw the man her father was talking to. It was none other than the Marquis himself. She fixed her hair self-consciously and courtesied. My lord, pardon my intrusion. I didn't realize. Guillemine smiled at her kindly. You are free to intrude any time, my lady. Emily smiled back. Just as the rumor said, the Marquis was easy in the eyes. To whom do I owe the pleasure of my acquaintance? This is my eldest daughter, Emily. Pardon me for not introducing her sooner. Charmed. Guillemine offered her a seat. Emily sat down across the man. I don't know if you see that Java thing, but it's there. Well, it seems talent and good looks run in the family. Francis rubbed his neck. Yes, my daughters are my pride and joy. Thankfully, they both look after their mother. Surely not, Monsieur Pride. The eyes are yours, earnest and loving eyes. Emily snorted at such sappy words. Her father was clearly basking in the compliments. It was really, if this really was the famous Guillemine the rumors talked about, then he wasn't exactly much of a charmer, was he? She didn't know what all the fuss was about. The ladies in the house she worked for could not seem to stop talking about this man. Admittedly, there was something morbidly curious about the way he looked at people. Like he was always distracted and could only say words that were expected of him. I'm pleased to have finally met you, sire. I've looked a lot about you on my travels. All good things, I hope. Depends on a tabloid in the day of the week. Emily thought to herself and chuckled. You are a governess, I was told. Where do you work? With the Dimitri household, sire. Ah, yes, I heard you were marrying into the family soon. Oh, father, I told you not to tell anybody yet. I didn't, but you know how people talk. Word travels fast. Pardon the comment, then, my lady. Please. You betray your your Betrud is a I don't even know what that word is a lucky man, I'm sure. Oh, the conversation endured through the afternoon. Small talk, musical composers, their little town. Catherine's musical background, Francis students, Emily's work. Alright, just to say, the background that these words are on, it's just horrible because it may be hard for some to see the read white on white background. I mean, the white in the background is a bit dark and you can actually see the letters, but it just makes it a bit difficult. Emily played with her napkin, offering jewel opinions on the particularly jewel topics. All throughout the exchange, Emily observed the infamous Marquis d'Ilgol. This was him? The ardent, shameless flirt of the royal court and tabloids? According to rumors, he was able to bed both the widowed Countess of Devonshire and her daughter. He had sex with a mother and her daughter at the same time. This is a weird story, but I gotta continue it. And even as the tumultuous relationship with the Prince of Garnet, he didn't limit himself to royalty, or so the tabloids said. His latest fling was with an English poet, who they say almost killed him when he was caught with another man. Or woman. At this point, he knew what was real and what was a blatant lie made up by the newspapers. She looked forward to meeting him. She had looked, and here he was, finally, talking about sampling the new bakery's creme brulee. She couldn't say she was disappointed exactly, but the Marquis was a depressingly normal man. Maybe even boring, Emily ventured. She watched as his gaze flickered across her hair and her nose before lazily trailing away. How infuriating. She wondered if he would suddenly say something coy, or insist to dance with her. Just something outrageous. Honestly, she could shoot him down. This man whom everyone was interested in, that would be a small victory for reasonable women everywhere. But the Marquis was nothing but polite. He did not allege. He did not touch unnecessarily. No audience gestures or suggestive winks of the eye. He would not even look at her for more than 2 seconds. Maybe she was not pretty enough to flirt with. Emily bit her lip. She couldn't be thinking that, but there were also times that we would quietly look down into her eyes when the conversation lulled. With the words spoken where without meeting, their eyes would converse further. He blew up to a nuclear bomb. Oh, great. To Emily, he'd started to look lonely underneath the facade of Caprice. Oh. Alright, um,